It is a very visible problem in Spokane. Homeless camps along the river, crowds around the House of Charity, and people sleeping in parks. And it's a growing problem fueled in part, some say, by low vacancy. City leaders trying to keep up with the issue, but it is proving difficult. Our Hawk Hammer working for you tonight. He joins us live. And Hawk, the question you asked today, what is the city doing about this?
Well, Nadine, some of the city councilors say they feel like they're playing catch-up to accommodate the folks displaced as the House of Charity begins to cut back its overnight shelter services by more than 50%. There isn't a set plan in place right now, but the councilors have an outline of what they want.
People are suffering and will suffer more. People will die.
City Council member Brianne Biggs is nervous.
Business owners and property owners are just going to be beside themselves even more than they have been.
With the cold weather on the way, hundreds of homeless right now will be left on the streets to fend for themselves. House of Charity cutting back. They've done what they can, serving 300 plus, more than double their usual capacity each night, as they partnered with the city, which funded their 24/7 shelter service. But it's become too much. Kelly Keenan, who oversaw that partnership, says it was a learning experience that will guide the city's decisions moving forward.
We need to think pretty hard about the number of individuals with these significant barriers that we're telling need to be in one place to access these services.
In the interim, as the House of Charity changes its strategy, city leaders want a warming shelter in place, going back to basics.
We haven't operated warming centers for the last 2 seasons as we've been working on this 24/7 shelter model.
That warming center, though, just a maybe right now. In other approaches, the city continues to offer rent assistance for short-term housing and have doubled homeless outreach funding with more caseworkers, meeting the homeless where they're at, connecting them with what they need.
Oftentimes, it's those resources that are necessary to make sure a person can obtain housing and then maintain housing after they access it.
They're also working to build another shelter option outside of downtown. It wouldn't open until 2019, however. I'm Hawk Hammer, KXLY4 News.